Hey tribe, welcome back. It's always a vibe when you come and hang out with me. This is your beginning of the week reading. It's a Sunday. Let's see, what's today? Sunday, June the 8th. So we're going to see what messages, clarity, confirmation you need for this week. And then we'll check in the middle of the week and then the end of the week. So go ahead and relax. Grab your coffee, tea, snack, whatever time of day it is you are watching this. Get you something. Relax. Get comfortable. And yeah, let's chill. Let's vibe. All right. Let's start off with, I'll start off with saying my prayers or intentions or affirmations to start. I honor my gift of light, even in the presence of shadows. I open sacred space for healing, not by force, but by grace. I am protected, guided, and divinely appointed. Only those aligned with my highest good may approach. I am a vessel of love, not a dumping ground for pain. I call upon Archangel Michael, Azrael, Metatron, and Gabriel to be with me during this reading, this session, this chill moment. And so it is. All right. So I hope everyone had a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend. And let's get into it. We're going to start with seeing what clarity, confirmation, or sign you need from my Regal Soul Experience deck, my Crystalline Currents deck, and my Soul Script Affirmations deck. And they're all available for purchase, and the links will be in the description. If you would like to buy me a coffee or donate to the building and launching of my spiritual guidance app, then the information will be in the description as well. Any support is greatly appreciated. Even if it's $1, it is still greatly appreciated. Your girl is doing a lot and I need some help sometimes. I also pull from the Sister Soul Treat, Self-Love, to see what kind of love you need to give yourself this week. And as I mentioned before, it's not just for women. It's about tapping into that divine feminine energy within yourself to give you more love. And then we'll do the cord cutting as well as the spirit transition crossover ritual. So we'll start with the Regal Soul Experience. And for each one, I'm just going to do 3 cards. It's going to be past, last week, last month, last year, a couple of hours ago, present, and then potential future. Let's see, what does my tribe need to know, to hear, to remember? And if you have any specific intentions or stuff that you are thinking about focusing on, or that's kind of ruminating in your brain, then I want you to sit with that for a moment and ask for clarity, confirmation, or sign about that thing. Remember, this is a collective tribe reading, so some stuff may not resonate. Just take what you need and trust that you are watching this at this day, at this time, because it was something you needed to get from this. So take what you need and leave the rest. Felt like I needed to shuffle one more time. Oh, okay. 2 cards. I thought it was they flying. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That one's under the table. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get this shit. And they kind of in order too. Not exactly in order, but these are the 3 cards. And they're kind of in order. Not back to back. But the first card you got, and these are all ancestral guidance. Oh, your ancestors are strong this week. I don't know whether some of you have ancestor altars or you've been focusing on connecting more with your ancestors, but they are here. Starting out with number 33, ancient echoes. Ancient echoes could also be about, it's about trusting that, especially number 33, master number 33, 6, adding it together about nurturing yourself, and also maybe about martyr is coming up. Don't feel like you have to shortchange yourself to help nurture other people. But when you think of an echo, it's like, hello, 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 hello. It's like repeated messages, repeated signs, things playing over and over again in your head. And I said the word ruminating. I didn't know why I said the word ruminating. I don't use that word on a regular basis. But I was like, ruminating. Yeah, okay. If you've been ruminating with something over and over again in your head, it keeps playing over and over again. Even with the double 3s, mind, body, spirit, something has been repeating itself, whether it's a cycle, whether it's a pattern, and your ancestors are trying to trigger this energy or remind you that this is something that you're going to have to work on and repeating it until you finally get it. And then moving into the present moment, the matriarch rising, and you see it's 34, 33 and 34. So these are divine steps. You can't skip the step of the thing that keeps playing over and over again in your head because you have left it undone. It hasn't been healed or fixed or tended to. But trust that you are the divine matriarch rising. You are going through some type of awakening or promotion or transition to being that wise one that other people look up to, that kind of paves the way for everyone else. And then you're moving on to the potential future. There may be some people experience some grief. Maybe there is a matriarch in your family that has transitioned or that is about to transition. And now it's like you're being handed the torch. Even if that doesn't mean somebody is transitioning in your life, maybe it happened already and you haven't let go of that grief because a part of you feels like, I can't take on all this responsibility. I don't know what to do. This person was that person that was the backbone and handled everything. Maybe you've gone through a transition in a relationship and now, yeah, definitely Google angel number 33 because 33 keeps coming back up. Yeah, maybe you were in some type of relationship, partnership, work relationship, and now somebody is no longer there. Your boss is no longer there. And now you have all these other responsibilities. It could be a relationship, it could be family, but you are going through some type of promotion or, yeah, transition in the present moment. Even if you don't see it in the physical, it may be something that you've been feeling, but you have to grieve the loss of whatever had to fall away so that you can really step into your power. But your ancestors have your back. Your ancestors are there to support you, to protect you, to offer you guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. It's ancestral guidance. So I'm not sure who needed to hear that, but my camera is definitely doing some weird stuff right now. And maybe this message was too powerful. It was too powerful. Some of y'all wasn't ready. So let me adjust my camera and I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, my camera was still recording. It was glitching. Really, it wasn't glitching. I just couldn't see myself on my screen no more. And I need to see myself on the screen, whenever I need to. So I needed to make sure it was still recording, one, and I needed to see myself. But that was the message from your ancestors, that pay attention to the reoccurring thoughts, nudges, tugs, messages being passed through somebody else, things ruminating in your mind, playing over and over again, your reoccurring dreams, triggers, cycles, because you are going through some form of transition or awakening that is putting you in the role as a leader, whether you want to or not. You were already doing it. I feel you were already paving the way. People were already looking up to you. People were already coming to you for advice or guidance. But a part of you feels like maybe you're not good enough. Maybe you just don't have all the answers. You don't know what to do. And you kind of looked up to other people, your elders, or your boss in a work situation, or your spouse in a relationship, or your partner. But if you don't have that person anymore, you may feel like you can't do it without them, or you needed that relationship or partnership. But really, you had all the answers within yourself already. You might have just looked for clarity, confirmation, permission from somebody else to do things you already knew that you needed to do. So you have to trust that inner knowing, that inner guidance. And you can always pray about it or connect with your ancestors through an altar, through just a meditation, and think about what they would say to you if they were there. And I wasn't even going to read what the book says, because I felt like I had all the answers and I could tell you already what was going on. But let's see what the book says. You are being guided by ancestral whispers. Pay attention to signs, dreams, and synchronicities. See, I knew already what he was going to say. The wisdom you seek is already in your DNA, activated through stillness, prayer, or ritual. Your affirmation is, I am attuned to the sacred echoes of those who came before me. And then we go to the present moment, the matriarch rising. A matriarchal energy, whether within you or through your lineage, is rising to reclaim power, dignity, and divine authority. This card calls you to stand tall and lead from wisdom, not wound. The affirmation is, I rise with the power of my matriarchs, grounded in grace and guided by spirit. And then you're moving on to the future or potential future, which may have something to do with some grief. Grief is a sacred portal, not a weakness. Your tears may carry the weight of generations unspoken. Allow yourself to mourn, release, and transmute. Your pain is a powerful alchemy. Your affirmation is, I honor my grief as a sacred act of release and remembrance. So I hope that message resonated with whoever it was supposed to be for. And I posted something earlier. It was a card that says something about, yes, I am strong, or yes, you are strong, but now it's time to be vulnerable. So that message kind of ties into that same card. Some people may be in that energy of feeling like you have to be strong for everybody else, but really you need to lead by example and show the balance of that. Being strong, I can be strong and vulnerable at the same time because I'm human, not a robot. Let's get some clarity on that first message. or confirmation. Let's see what the tribe needs to hear to clarify that message for this week. I'm going to do a 3-card pull from this deck as well. Try not to make my readings so long because it seems like you guys don't really like the long readings. You like the quick ones. I get it. Sometimes I'm the same way. Depends on what I'm doing. Okay. Past, present, future. Ooh. At least the past and the present kind of upside down. I don't really pay attention to upside down, but I still want to acknowledge that that's what it is, because if it is a tug, like a poke, like, hey, 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 don't forget this, don't sweep this under the rug, don't suppress this, then, you at least need to know from the past and the present. Eternal dance is your past. Something about a connection. As I mentioned, for some of you, I don't know whether it's a work connection. I don't know whether it's a relationship or family connection, but something about this eternal dance. A divine relationship, partnership, or opportunity is swimming your way. This connection carries a lasting, in sync movement. It is not just an accessory. It is an essential part of your journey. So let's say a relationship ended recently. Just trust that a divine connection is coming your way. Once one door closes, another one's opening. There was another message that came up last week about 01, seeing 01, 100, 111, 000. Doors closing, doors opening. But you have to grieve and release the old timeline, the old stories, the old patterns, to open up to new relationships, new situations, not situationships. But if you're not paying attention and you're still focusing on that loss, you're not going to open yourself up, open your heart to attract what is for you right now in this moment. In the present moment, sacred waters, it was upside down. Healing. You need to do some healing in the present moment. Ask the sacred healing waters to wash over you and make you new. Let them cleanse away all that no longer serves you. You will rise lighter, flowing freely once again. So your ancestors want you to know, in regards to these connections that may have been lost, that may have fallen away, in the present moment, do your healing. Trust that you are safe, you are protected, you are good enough. People are paying attention. They are learning through you the things that they didn't think that they were able to do. And I know it may seem tough. You don't have to have all the answers, but all you have to do is trust those nudges and prayers and dreams and synchronicities to guide you in the right way. You will see that rainbow after the storm, but you got to wash it away. You got to let everything clear, cleanse. But moving to the future, trust the current. This is a present life lesson, but it's also going to be for you moving into the future. You see that boat? It's kind of moving into the horizon. It's empty, and it's up to you to decide who's getting in that boat with you. It is okay not to know where the current may take you. Gently release control and go with the flow. Trust in all you need to take with you. Trust is all you need to take with you on your journey. And even this little feather at the bottom, your angels are with you. Your angels, your ancestors are with you. So trust the current. Even if you don't know, you can start fresh and trust that this divine connection will make its way to you, even if it's waiting for you at the shore. Like they say, don't take the sand to the beach because you never know who might be at the beach. Okay, so that is the message to clarify whatever you're releasing, whatever you need to let go, grieve it through cleansing your emotions, this water, your emotions, your tears, everything that's heavy. Let it wash away, clear it away so that you can start your new journey, move on to where you're supposed to be going, even if you don't know where it's going to take you. But you got to trust. So let's see what we need to affirm with that. What affirmation, what affirmation does the tribe need to focus on this week to go through this transition, this releasing, this, my bad, y'all. I feel like I'm being tested, and because my camera just cut off again. This time it was the camera, not the screen. But let me go ahead and see what message or clarity or affirmation you guys need to balance that energy. Can you see it? Let's see. Love. Okay. I'm gonna read that to you. With these small cards, it look like gibberish on the screen. But it says, today I promise to love myself, flaws and all. When I look in the mirror, I will see love. When I communicate with others, I will feel love. And when things seem to have become more than I can bear, I will pull the love that I have from within and pick myself up to where I was before. With love in my heart and my soul, I can conquer all things. You can do it. And if you want to listen to that song, you can go to my playlist or my music and look for the Soul Script Affirmation playlist and listen to that song on repeat if you want to, just so you can remember. You can learn the words, sing along with it as your affirmation for this week. Yes, it's about trusting. You have everything you need, but this is going to help you open your heart wider than ever before to fill yourself with that love that you might have been filling other people with, or that you were used to someone else filling you with. Now you got to learn to do that for yourself. So love, 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 love. And let's see what self-love language you need to focus on, or you should focus on, even though I don't know if you watched the previous one, but I know you guys probably still doing the other one for 30 days if you paid attention to your assignment. Let's see. What's this one for this week? Gifts. Ooh, y'all got gifts. Get yourself something nice. Okay. Get yourself something nice. So, do you know the value of treating and investing in yourself? Warning, make sure not to go overboard, because this one right here can become addictive. Choose one or more activities from the list below that you can do for yourself to show more self-love for the next 30 days. Buy yourself a bouquet of flowers, buy a coffee or tea, go on vacation, treat yourself to a new outfit, go out for dinner, buy supplies for a new DIY or craft project, go to the mall, have a rainy day fund, buy something special to celebrate a milestone, or invest in a stock. So those are some ideas of gifts you can get for yourself this week or for the next 30 days. You can do it once a week, or, however you want to do it, but let it be small little gifts. Don't go overboard. All right. So that is what we have for this one. Before we go, I am going to do the cord cutting, because if it is a relationship, If it is a situationship or a job or a friendship that you are releasing and letting go, you're grieving, and you're kind of standing on your own 2 feet, building on a new foundation, we want to clear away anything that's no longer serving you. You ready? So go ahead and sit still, ground yourself, plant your feet on the ground, sit on the floor, if whatever you want to do. You can close your eyes, you can take a few deep breaths. Focus on the intention of what you choose to release, the cords you're choosing to let go of. But remember, don't set no intentions that you're not ready for. Because if you want to let go of something that's no longer serving you, and then once it starts to fall away, you start pulling it back and you start getting afraid or whatever, then you wasn't ready. So make sure you are intentional and ready for what you're asking for. Okay? So go ahead. You ready? I'm ready. I release these cords. My higher self is connecting with the higher self of anyone watching this video, any date, any time, because this person is ready to cut the cords that are no longer serving them, to disconnect from unbalanced energy, unbalanced people, places, things, ideas. Let's see these cords. They might be all over the place. Let's get the feet. Let's get the feet. Let's get all of that. Cutting them, cut. And letting them fall away. All right? Let it be for their highest good, the highest good of everyone involved. Let's dissolve that energy. Let's dissolve it. Okay? Cleanse that auric field. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and blow out from your mouth with a little force. Clearing away anything that's no longer serving you. Okay. And so it is. That fell under the table. Oh, that said pray. Pray about it. That's what it said. I didn't even have to roll the little dice. It said pray. If it's more than you can bear, pray about it. All right. So now if this has been a spirit, ancestor, family member that is going through a transition and you need to grieve that or let that go or clear that energy, then we will go ahead and do that now. To all souls who see me, I see you. To all who feel lost, may you find the light. May peace, healing, and forgiveness surround you. I release you to your highest path. And so it is. I am always surrounded by white light, and nothing but that which is of the truth and for my highest good shall approach me, because I am a child of God and God will protect me. And so it is, and so it is. I have the water to cleanse this energy, the salt to clear any residual energy that may be lingering for this spirit, for your lineage, for your relationship. That's the salt. Protection, peace, balance. Take another deep breath in. And so it is. Let the angels collect their wings. Release with an open heart, an open mind, and trust that you are okay. And you will be okay. Right. So that is it for this week. As I mentioned, I'm trying to do this a little shorter so it won't take so long. Um, but it still got done. So now I'm going to cleanse this space. I'm going to clear this room. Let the ethereal energy of this sage cleanse your space as well. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment so I know you were here, share, subscribe, and don't forget, think, speak, act to create. I'll see you next time.